to understand why they would be advertising it. Why would Drake? This lets you know the level. This is the pharmaceuticals. This means we're talking about the fifth here. These are the people that they are sponsored by. Okay, there's levels to this. Okay, we're not talking about Coca-Cola and Nike. We're talking about now the pharmaceutical company is sponsoring you. So that means you plug Ozempic. Rick Ross plug Ozempic. Drake and Rick Ross are on Ozempic. Scott Disick, Ozempic. Kim Kardashian area is on Ozempic. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this quick because I only got 17%. And I don't know how much the video uses. Ooh, shoot. Oh, it's smoking. It's smoking. Well, let's just try to clear some of this energy. Guys, if you're like, what is she doing? I don't even think I say this right. Palo Santo. Something like that. Anyways. It just, alright, some people say it clears bad energy or no. On a level, that is the truth. 100%. If you are at the level of it clears bad energy, it clears bad energy 100%. A higher vibrational way of understanding it is it raises your frequency. Regardless. That's what it does. It raises your vibration. Don't worry about the bad part. It just raises your vibration to a vibration that you like. It doesn't have the things you don't like. Okay. That's it. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about the fifth. Forget it. We talking about the fifth. All right. Forget it. No. Okay. I think I'm gonna name this one the Ozempic epidemic. Okay, because what I'm trying to do is lift the veil so people stop seeing. Not so people stop seeing. I want to lift the veil so people can see what the actual chess game looks like that goes on in this world that people don't know about. Okay, for instance, pause. I'm back. Okay, so anyways, I think I'm gonna call it the Ozempic epidemic, and I just want y'all to see what it looks like or why things happen the way they do. Like just the little chess pieces that happen, the sleight of hands. But I don't know if I'll get to that. We'll see what my soul says hello and what the information it brings. So I was at a client's house and we were discussing, like, when I'm at a client's house, like, there's no telling what we end up talking about. I just like to talk to people. And somehow we got on diabetes medication, Ozempic. I didn't even know Ozempic was diabetes medication. Okay? And I'm talking to her, and she's a highly intellectual lady. Highly intellectual. And she's telling me, like, and I'm pretty sure it might be the reason why she had this fall. I'm not sure. And we're talking about a lady that's, I believe she told me she was 80 something or 70 something, but she is so youthful. She would be like the me of her time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to be 80 something, she seems so much younger. Okay, so she was us. So she's explaining how it's so much more expensive. Not so much more expensive. That's not the truth. She was explaining to me how she had to take a higher dosage of Ozempic than what her regular dose was because they have run out of the dosage, the lower dosage for the levels that she needs. So they have to give her the next dose up because they've run out. And if you look at my channel, you'll see that there's a video that I did on the battle between Drake and Kendrick. And at this time, I knew that there was some fifth activity. I couldn't tell which ones, Kendrick or Drake, was part of the fifth. I knew Drake was connected to, entertainment purposes only, people. I'm going to call this the tired series because I'm extremely exhausted. They like, she high as a kite. No, I'm sleepy. I mean, whatever. But, anyway, so they were like, I did this video on the Drake and Kendrick beef battle, not beef, correction, battle. And then again, hindsight is 2020, but if you can look at the dates and everything, and I'm understanding it because there is this energy language they use in their lyrics. I mean, in their music that they didn't think people would elevate to understand. It's just telepathy, but it's cool. It has an energy signature all through it. So they be telling business, and they don't understand that some people have evolved, and we're like, oh, you telling all your business. So I knew a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to know that the masses didn't know because they didn't know energy language. And I'm like, yo, and even Drake even say they weren't supposed, I don't remember what song it was, but he says they weren't supposed to know. And I'm like, duh, but anyway, nobody knows that. And I just be like, wow, there's so many people don't even see the hidden messages. They think it's a double or quadruple entendre, and it's actually like a even more entendre. 10, 9, 8, you get what I'm saying? Whatever number that would be. Sextuplet entendre, like a birth entendre, whatever. I don't know the word, but he said so much more energetically, and names to the energy, and I'm like, heck. Anyway, so I'm just finding out stuff, still not knowing everything that I do energetically when I tap into people and they hear, I now have a almost full understanding. But regardless, it's the fifth is the shade room of spirituality for me. So once it happened, and once I realized there was some kooky stuff with it, and now I realized that there was an agenda, I was like, oh man. And now the winner got to whoever's side manifests the win. The winner gets to do the Super Bowl, even though they say, well, Drake turned it down. You can't believe nothing no more. It's pretty much whatever you see at this point is probably entertainment. Because if you see it, then they are allowing it to be out. Then it's probably entertainment. The stuff you don't see is their real life at this point. That's what entertainment has come to. Because when you have multiple celebrities in the same kind of money marginal area, and that basically we're talking about the fifth now because it's either them or you ain't got enough money. That's just where it is. Kind of like the French Revolution, but whatever. So when it's the same kind of celebrities talking about the same thing, that's when your eyes should say, things that make you go, okay? Because it was Ozempic. I didn't know what Ozempic was. I probably hadn't heard of it for real, maybe in passing or something. But after the Drake and Kendrick beef, I knew about Ozempic. Maybe not everything about it, but I knew the name Ozempic, and I knew that Drake was on it, and I knew the album art with his name, Aubrey Graham, on the Ozempic. I know Rick Ross is on Ozempic. Kind of like Kim Kardashian drinks Essentia. That is the worst alkaline water I have ever had in my life. And Kim Kardashian drinks it? Okay, whatever. Sorry. It's delicious. Essentia, hit me up. The heck? It's ionized alkaline. It's ionized with salt. Anyways. So, Ozempic. And then so my friend, one of my best friends, shoot, um tells me that on the Kardashians, I mean, like, apparently there's this thing where his fridge opens, Scott Disick's fridge opens, and oh, his Ozempic is right there in the refrigerator. And we just so happen to see it, and they're rich enough and not gonna get that edited out. Are you serious? And my friend is in PR. I mean, she's a PR major. She's a PR major. So, well, she was a PR major. We're past graduation. So it's something in there, and I don't even need to know that to know Drake, Rick Ross, Ozempic. This is the new advertising, people. And then to understand why they would be advertising it, why would Drake, this lets you know the level. This is the pharmaceuticals. This means we're talking about the fifth here. These are the people that they are sponsored by. Okay, there's levels to this. Okay, we're not talking about Coca-Cola and Nike. We're talking about now the pharmaceutical company is sponsoring you. So that means you plug Ozempic. Rick Ross plug Ozempic. Drake and Rick Ross are on Ozempic. Scott Disick, Ozempic. Kim Kardashian area is on Ozempic. So Ozempic is the thing, and it's apparently, now this part I didn't know what they were taking for. Okay, weight loss. What? And I mean, so then I'm like, okay, it's a weight loss drug that they're talking about. So why are they so ashamed? Just because it's like Fen. Because they taking weight loss drugs? They're shaving their skin off. Like, who cares about them taking a weight loss drug? They're not nipping and tucking. I mean, they are too. So it's like, okay, they're plugging Ozempic, but I didn't know that Ozempic was diabetes medication. And if you look at what it really probably is about, because what does the pharmaceutical company get out of this? You got to follow the money. My brother taught me that. You know what I'm saying? And where does the money lead you? I actually rarely use that, but that works so great right there. Anyway, where does it lead? Because that's the fifth. That's what control. That's what they're about. Power, money, control. You know. Ooh, that felt good though. Why would the pharmaceutical company that Ozempic is under, why would they need Drake and them to make this sell out on the light level, on the small dosage level? Could anybody understand that? Because now that it's sold out, by the way, pump up for sales. Ozempic, I don't know what contract you signed with whom, but it paid heavily. It paid heavily. It was your turn, just like it was Pfizer's and Johnson & Johnson. Never mind. Anyway, okay, so you get what I'm saying. So it was D-Day. It was time for them to get paid for whatever. You know what I mean? That's none of my business. I mean, it probably would be. It doesn't matter. I skipped the fifth, but this is what I figured out. I'm like, oh my God. And I wouldn't have, and this is how the universe shows you it. If you're looking for answers, if I'm having a conversation with this amazing lady and she's telling me about how her diabetes medication is more, not even just, and I have to even bring it's more expensive. I was like, because she's thinking about it just from a health perspective. And she was like, yeah, they're all sold out because apparently these young kids are using it for to lose weight. And I said, oh my God, you won't believe this. And because she's with it. I can talk to her on some for real level. And I tell her, and I'm like, do you know that the people that plugged that drug, now the rapper gets to be in the Super Bowl? So she understands the connection. It's like, what? And the sad part about it is these people, I haven't gotten to, they don't even need it no more. That's where we're getting to. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're here as beings, as angels, because these people have been taken advantage of for so long. And it's sad because she has to take a higher dosage. Now, I'm kind of like it. This is why I'm here. This is why do you know why I do this? Because she has to take a higher dosage, which made her dizzy, which made her vomit, which made her her lose so much weight in such a small amount of time because her body wasn't used to the dosage that they made her now go to, which, by the way, she's gonna now need. And just so happens to be more expensive. Like, what is greed if that isn't? You're already getting the money for the people that want to be skinny because their favorite rapper takes Ozempic. Okay, great advertisement. It's nothing more than Coca-Cola. Pharmaceutical companies have more than Coca-Cola, so they're going to advertise better without you knowing it because they need you to take their medicine. Why would they want you sick? They won't sell if you're not sick. So that's why we're going to get her off the Ozempic. Forget it. They want you to be on a higher dosage that's just so happen to be more expensive, not caring about your health. Just, that's greed. So no, you don't even need it. We're at that point of healing ourselves. That's why I'm trying to awaken people, because we can do this. It's not a fairy tale. It's not fabricated. I'm not making it up. As I keep evolving, I will keep learning and I will keep sharing everything that I know now, because I realize me knowing it myself doesn't do anything. Not in it of itself. It was never meant for me to just know. I'm meant to tell everybody, and there's other people that know other parts, and we're meant to come together and share what we all know, because we all have pieces to the puzzle. And then, it's beautiful. We're meant to work together, and a lot of us are awakening and to a very high level. And so you don't need the Ozempic. You won't. You will be able to heal yourselves. And if you can't, there's about to be people that can, until you learn how. And this is the new earth. This is the new way life should be. But some people don't get that. They're playing in our faces. This is no conspiracy type stuff. Entertainment purposes only. Jeez Louise. You get what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes only. But the point is, you get the point. I think you get the point. It brings up sales. And because they need their sales up, people are sick and they're out of their diabetes medication on the level that they need it. So now, how about we dope you up some more, give you a sickening amount, make you pay for it, and don't care. It makes you dizzy. They don't care. She's falling now. I love that lady. And she's worried about not being sharp anymore. Oh, she's sharp as a tick. I can talk to her about things that I can't talk to so many people, but I want to be able to talk to so many more people. So that's the Ozempic epidemic, okay? The pharmaceutical companies are a major player in the fifth, okay? We have to open our eyes and see why. Oh my God, Drake's on Ozempic. Who cares? Stop judging people. It's fine. Who cares? Let him be on whatever he wants to be on. Think about why he's plugged in it. They're plugged in it. Scott this. And I don't even know who else, because I be focused on me. But this stuff is what's going on in the world. So I got to come. And when I say down, I'm not trying to be insulting, but I'm on a higher frequency when I have to come down to understand what's going on, because I want it's not that fun being in a higher frequency when other people that are around you and that you love or that you want to hang out with, or I want everybody in the world to elevate. The people in the fifth that are selfish, I'm not going to judge them. The people in the fifth that do what they do, I don't know why they don't, why they would not want as many people to elevate, because all of every human's mind has a piece of God in it. And I don't want to miss out on any piece of God. Like, what are they thinking? Not to judge them, but it's like, pay attention to the 7 deadly sins, okay? In Christianity, they say 7 levels of hell. Look, when you master these